get red onions when I go shopping, and I think they're like 50 baht a kilo, shallots. What else am I after? I've got garlic, got onion. So this is the meat section, so I mean I don't bother with too much chicken on the bone. I generally just go for the chicken breasts, and that's 75 baht per kilo. What's that? So 60 baht's about £1.50, so just slightly over £1.50. We've also got chicken curry, got all sorts of stuff there, chicken mince. And this is a section I like. I also pick up some liver, which is 122 baht per kilo. So what's that? £2.50, about £3 per kilo. And then this is the fish section. So what have I got today? I'm not even sure what that is, but I got 2 of these. Sure, I don't know. I'll show you them when we get home. I was thinking of getting some prawns actually as well. I might get some prawns. So I've got 2 of them. You know, all sorts of stuff here. Squid, don't really eat that. Octopus, stingray, don't like that. I got 1 tilapia as well. That's 49 baht each. That is 49, so 50 baht, roughly about £1. Just a little bit over £1 for this one. Tab tin. So I got the red one, I got the tilapia, and I got 2 of the other ones as well. Mackerel as well. Yeah, fresh mackerel, 19 baht, so roughly less than 50p. And one of them will do. One of them's they're quite big. That'll do me 1 meal. But I've had mackerel for a while now. They look quite fresh as well actually. But I'm not going to bother because I've got some of the other ones now. I'm going to try the other fish this week and have a break from mackerel. I'm going to go over and grab some prawns though. Right, just got back from shopping, so let's have a look what we got. So I don't know the name of these, but these were basically 50 baht each. So 100 baht for 2, so £2.50 for 2. Obviously just gonna have one of them as one of my meals. Tilapia, that was 49 baht, so just over £1. And I don't know what the name of this one is, can't remember now. And that was about 55. This one's a bit more expensive. But I pretty much have like a fish every day with meal, so I got one, obviously. And then obviously I bought some fresh prawns as well, which will be nice. So I'll cook them up. I'm probably going to cook them up. I need to get a curry paste actually. I really want to do these with tom yum kung. Kung is prawn, tom yum is like a creamy coconut curry. Really nice for prawns. So yeah man, so that's what I got. So I got the fish there, super cheap. Chicken, pretty much 2 kilos for 146 baht. So what's that? So 150, 100 baht, £2.50. Another bun, £3.50. Yeah, just over 350 for 2 kilos. 2 kilos of chicken. So I'm going to split that up in a second, and I'm going to put that in the freezer. And then what I really like as well, and really good for building muscle, is chicken liver. So, but super cheap. I mean, I think altogether the shopping today was like 700 and something baht. But I also got like some lemons, some onions, some coconut milk on top. You know, it's just like, it's ridiculous how cheap it is. Beautiful. Yo yo. So far just done I think there's 4 sets on the presses, didn't I? Don't know, it depends. Can't even remember, to be honest, but I did like 3 warm-up sets and then I think 4 working sets then on the dumbbell presses. Again, just doing my heavy stuff first, low repetitions, kind of 8s into 6s. I think I did 2 sets of 8 and 2 sets of 6, I think. Started on the 60s or something, I can't remember. Started on the 60s, I think it was, and then went up 5 pounds on each one until I hit the 75s. Yeah, felt good. I do get a bit of shoulder pain sometimes, but just like obviously not exactly young, but well, not old but not young. Been training over 10 years now, so that's the dumbbell presses done. And I'm on the lateral raise machine now for 3. And then I think I'm going to do 1 more shoulder movement. I'm going to do 4 there, 3 here, and maybe another 3. I don't do a massive amount on shoulders because yeah, they're a bit bigger than everything else, so I tend to just, and they get worked on chest days and back days anyway, so yeah, so I just do like a little bit. It's actually an arm day today, but I'm just doing a little bit shoulders first, then I'm going to move on to bis and tris. ท่าแรกเลย Right, shoulders and arms done. Post-workout shake. My amino acids, my creatine done. Yeah, here's Shams. Oh, got a good pump today. That's what I was after, you know. Didn't talk much today, really. Sometimes just like to get on with it, but yeah, hot. Trained a bit late today actually, because I had some stuff to do in the daytime. So I usually come around 2-3 o'clock, but I think it was like almost 5 o'clock by the time I come. Diet was a bit on and off today as well. But you get them days, that's the way it is. You can't help it sometimes. You just gotta not really let it bother you too much. You know, you'll have your good days and you just have the odd days where things don't really go to plan, and that's just the way it is. You don't chuck it all out the window. So yeah, shoulders, 10 or 11 sets I think. 4 on the shoulder press dumbbells, about 3 or 4 on the lateral raise machine, and then I stuck with the shoulder press actually for the shoulder press machine, yeah, for shoulders. So, and did 4 on there. I think I just the Nautilus chest press and the pullover and fucking hell, my brain's gone. The Nautilus chest press and the shoulder press. I love them both. I think they get a really good squeeze on my chest and my shoulders. Just like, you know, just feels really good for me. And then yeah, I can't remember what I did on arms now. Oh yeah, started off doing some of the machine kind of extensions, overhead extensions for the arms on the machine there, and the preacher curl machine, probably 3 or 4 sets there. Then went on to the barbells, didn't we? Did some barbell curls into skull crushers. A few sets on that. Didn't really count, just until I felt like I had enough. And then went on to really like those 2-arm front double bicep curls, whatever you want to call them. Cable curls. Really nice squeeze on that. And then did a kind of like couple of push downs with some lightweight, then did some rope press downs with that, quite heavy, and then moved on to some overhead kind of V-bar extensions, overhead extensions for that on the cable, and then some rope hammer curls with a cable. And then if you watch the video I just did, you couldn't see the stack, but obviously my pump work, yeah, my metabolic work at the end, just dropped a bit. I had about, I don't know, 6 or 7 pins on it. Well, maybe 8 actually, maybe 8 or 9 pins, I don't know. But I basically just dropped a pin, went to failure, dropped a pin, went to failure, dropped a pin, almost all the way down to the bottom of the stack. But there's no point really. I think once I get down to the bottom 2 pins, it's almost like there's nothing there. So I pretty much stopped there. But I probably did about 4 or 5 drops on each one there. I did actually with the V-bar, did the overhead extensions into the push downs, and then just dropped it from there. And then they call it a strip set, where you strip the stack. Like, I can't remember who I picked that up off. I think it was BPAC. He's got a really good program actually. I've followed lots of different programs in the time. There's a few people I really like. Benjamin Pokolsky, look him up. MI40. I think I did his NOS-X Extreme thing. Really good program. Lots of time under tension, strip sets, like lots of stuff like that. I think Arnold does a strip set thing as well. It's just everyone's got their own way of training. Right, so shoulders and arms are done. I'm gonna have a little stretch just for a couple of minutes, and then I'm not gonna mess around. I'm gonna get straight on with the cardio, and I'm gonna do 30 minutes of cardio. I'll be honest, I missed the cardio this morning, just because I had stuff to do, but I did about 4 or 5 days in a row, so I'm not too worried. Like, I'm not too strict on I must do 6 days a week. You know, this morning it was like, I had a lot to get on with. It was like, if I did the cardio, it would have completely messed my day up. So I thought I'll have the day off today, and then I'll do another 4 or 5 days straight then. But yeah, right, let's crack on with stretching, and then the cardio, and then we need to get home and have some food. don't really want to wait 20 minutes for the rice cooker. So, and garlic, I'll just put that in. Added the rice. Put the rice on top. Just to finish that, I realised I had some lime left, so I'm going to use this now. Just some of this, similar to like fish sauce. Right then, so we're going to cook the prawns up for the last meal of the day. A little bit of a treat. So they're the ones I've already prepared. So quite a few in there. I think it was 300 grams. 300 grams of prawns was 90 baht, so just over £2. It's not too bad actually. They're fresh ones as well. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you, as you can see here, you got to peel all the shells off, right? So I've already done and there's like a pile of it here. Basically, come from these. So we've got one more prawn. I thought I'd show you how to do it. So basically, what you want to do, I've got a pair of scissors here. Put all that in there, I think, actually. Sort that in a minute. You basically got all these, you can see all these legs and stuff you want to snip off. So what we want to do, get the scissors and just cut them. Cut the legs, or bring them down like that, and just cut all the legs off. You can keep them on if you really want to, but it's just a bit nicer when you eat them. Right, and then what you want to do, see from like the eye, there's an eye here, you want to also snip the head off, right? So just cut the nose off, right? And then, once that's done, you can, what you want to do is you want to peel the head off, so the skin like this, because it's quite hard, yeah? So basically just peel and then hold the head and then you want to pull, and then that's the head done. And then you've got the body then to deal with as well. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get the scissors and literally kind of go in under the back, just slide the scissors in from the back of the head and just snip up the middle all the way to the tail, down the center of the back, and then what you should be able to do is then just pull it apart like that, right? And then it reveals the inside. So you want to kind of grab it, pull, then grab hold of the tail and just pull it out, and then you've got the skin there. That's got a load of egg in it. So that's what you're left with. Just the mushy. It's quite delicate, but that's the inside. Now some of these shells have got eggs and some of them haven't. So if you can see all that orange stuff in there, right? So that orange in there, just in the body, there's 1, 2, 3, about 4 or 5 there which have got eggs in. Now, when we make this, you want to keep that. You don't want to throw that away. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna fry that. The first thing we're gonna do is fry that up in the coconut milk. So the shell now, which has got the egg in it with the orange stuff, and let all that go into the sauce, and then we're gonna pull that out. We're gonna pull that out, the shell, before we do anything. Now, where's that fucking gone now? Oh, there they are. Right. Oh, fuck. Now this is what we're going to use. I didn't know we had these. I thought I had to go and get, you can get a curry paste. That's what I've used before. But I didn't know. I was just chatting to the missus on the phone then, and she said we had these in the cupboard, which is basically like a tom yum, basic tom yum paste, I think. So just one of these. It's in a little packet. And that is basically like a curry paste sort of thing. That's the flavouring for the tom yum, okay? So we don't really need to add anything. She said we don't need to add anything else. Now, when I've made this before, we've used the May Ploy one. That you get like a tub of it in the UK, and you just like paste a bit like that. But a bit wetter than that actually. What I usually do is I get some, like a little bit of water in the pan, put some lemongrass, some onion and some garlic in there and some chili, boil that up for like 10 minutes and then put the paste in just to give it a bit more flavour, but she's saying we don't need to do that. So I'm not going to do that because that's more work anyway. So all I'm going to do is I'm going to fry that up, like simmer it in the coconut milk. Then I'm going to add this stock thing of tom yum and then I'm going to put the prawns in last. And that's it. Oh fuck, need to cook some rice. Well, I'm not having rice actually, am I? Yeah, because what I'm doing at the moment is I'm having like obviously carbs for breakfast, lunch, and then post-training 3 meals, and then I'm trying to just leave the last meal of the day because it's quite late now and I don't want to be having carbohydrates late. So I'm not going to have any carbs, although I would like some. I've got to cook the rice anyway, so I'm not going to cook rice now because it's too late. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm just going to have like a little, I'm not going to have, like I said, half a tub of coconut milk, prawns in tom yum. Prawns are in. Oh, look at that. Yummy, yummy prawns.